Go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that it's not too many ladies that's
No,
going to listen to us.
gentlemen.
This is for the viewers.
Yes. So I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
What's going on with my team?
Your team?
Yeah.
You guys sucks. I mean, this guy offered you, man, a chance.
You know,
He's even going to give you jersey, right?
Yeah.
With a number on Rafi.
I have
And his name.
Choose name.
Also, his name behind.
I have always believed that Chelsea is a glory hunter team, and I'm not gonna support a glory hunting team.
It's just because we've hurt you guys so much. You know?
Exactly. So
And it's just one person that actually hurts you guys the most. It's just that guy called Drogba.
Mourinho, Drogba, no.
That guy.
Have you heard of Thierry Henry?
Bro, that was when you guys were playing in a small stadium, man.
We have
he
done
was
it
just-
in your place, man.
Yeah.
Do you
In the
remember,
90s, you guys dominated.
do you remember Henry's free kick against Peter Cech?
Yeah, I remember. But
Those was the days.
but when Mourinho came, the whole story changed. You know?
Yeah, but you should remember that when you was going up, we were going down.
Exactly.
You
yeah,
bought
true.
players, we sold players.
Yeah, I think those were the period that football, like, you could see money.
Yeah.
When money talks, bullshit works. You know what I mean?
Like Wenger had control of everything, so he couldn't. He hadn't time for a specific thing, small things, like Ashley Cole. When you bought him, if we had offered him 500 more, 500,
Yeah,
he would have stayed. Not thousands, just 500. He
True.
went to Chelsea just because of £500 pounds.
but you know, there is, even though we're talking about the whatever domination or all that about Chelsea and you guys, there is something I respect about two managers in England, which is Sir Ferguson and your
Wenger.
coach Wenger.
the greatest one.
You know,
The
one thing I respect about Alex Wenger is, he was the one scouting players himself, mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Genius.
but
Even though he has turned down a lot of talent when they come for trials with him.
But even then, when he wasn't doing that, it was his brother that did it.
Yeah, but when you look at his recruitment tactics, like how he recruits players back then and how he groomed them together and developed them, it's just look how they turned out.
But you should-
where do you want to start
remember-
from? Like, when you look at the talent that man had.
You should remember that back in those days, it was much easier. It wasn't as many clubs that was willing and open to buying foreigners players.
True.
That's one too. And then the other thing is that back then, I mean, many clubs, like, I mean, they didn't have enough funds, no money, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you had only Manchester, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, who had, like, I mean, funds and
But the
money.
thing that I love the most about Wenger, and the one thing that he did for the Arsenal is that he made sure that Arsenal spends the money that they have earned.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I mean,
He was so very.
he was genius.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he is, like, I mean, a businessman, because he, like, I mean, took players young, coach them,
Yeah.
teach them. I mean, they get better, he sell them. That's why
Wales staying in the top four.
yeah, that's why, I mean, back then, like, Arsenal, they used to have, I mean, like, I mean, good, I mean, economy.
Yeah.
I remember
So,
you
he was
guys
smart.
battering us because we wanted to stay in the top four.
Mm.
But now, when you see teams like Newcastle, they are struggling to get there with that much money that they have.
Now this year they will struggle.
Yeah, this
100%.
is,
100%. I don't think they will make top four this
I
year.
don't think either.
no,
If
no.
they make Europa spot, oh man, they should be thankful.
Man, the way that City are going,
Not just City, bro. This
I
team
don't
called.
think that they're gonna make top 4 either.
They'll make it.
City?
They'll make it.
If they continue like this,
Yeah.
they're never gonna make
I know
it.
if they continue like this, but
Maybe.
you know one thing about that man Guardiola is if you notice, and I don't think the crisis going on is about the performance in the pitch. I think there is deeper things
Inside.
Of course.
inside Man City going on now. In terms of their, do you know how many cases they have now? I just saw like it's too much, bro. If they beat most of the cases, let's say they took it to court, fought and won. How many cases? You think they can beat 100 cases?
No, they're not going to do that.
Even if they beat 99, one will go through.
One will go
And that one that will go through might be the one that will hurt the most. So that is my fear for them right now. So I think the crisis is
So
going on
the
there.
decision is not far away. They're gonna announce it like maybe next week.
Is it?
Yeah. And what I hear is, first I heard that they are not gonna do anything to City, that they're gonna make it. Like nothing is gonna happen to them. No, nothing. But now I hear and read that some big things are on its way.
I saw like on this page.
Yeah.
I mean, football page. They say that they are not going to do like any kind of thing. Like I mean, they're just going to be quiet.
That
Yeah.
was the word like for 2 weeks ago.
And let it be.
But this week, the newspaper are saying that some big things gonna happen to them.
This was like 2 days ago even.
yeah, like maybe relegation, transfer ban.
My question:
Yeah.
what do you want? Like, I mean, how do you see the situation? Do you want Man City to be outside of Premier League, or you want them to be there?
It depends on what they have done.
That is a good response.
It depends.
That is a good response. If should I answer?
Yeah.
Them being in the Premier League makes it more intense,
Yeah.
right? Okay, but if what they've done is it has to do with corruption, they should be punished.
Like 50 of those charges, I'm not sure, but around 50 of those charges are for payments that they couldn't report. They couldn't say this money from here went to this player.
Like trace it.
Like
Yeah,
trace it.
like
Untraceable amount of money. Yeah.
Untraceable.
That is what they call
Yeah.
What I heard
under the table.
And that is too
What
much,
I heard.
like 50 times.
Yeah, what I heard is that the sheikh himself, he used to pay them.
Yeah.
Under the table.
Yeah, like with his own account. Do you understand? So he sent like private. Salary. Okay, De Bruyne. Here it's your salary,
And-
worker.
And it has to be too much because I'm from Middle East.
Yeah.
I know how those Arabs work.
Yeah.
They just can come to you and say, like, this Lamborghini is my gift to you. So
Go
when
ahead.
it's a gift, it's not a payment. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand.
So they have paid like big things to these players.
Yeah, I think there is some darkness behind it that soon we are about to find out.
It will come to light.
Yeah, maybe come out.
Another thing, do you guys believe that it's only because of those things that things are not working, or I believe that City has have been acknowledged about this situation long before. Like, I believe this is why they didn't buy many players in the summer. You know what I mean?
You want me to tell you something?
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is, but there is an article, reference I was reading that pops up on the news page I follow. It was talking about, do you remember under Mancini that they won the league for the first time against QPR?
Mancini, yeah.
According to what I heard, like they're gonna bring that up in the case.
They're gonna bring him up.
No, bring that case up. That league they won, the league,
Okay.
that it was paid.
Yeah,
Is it?
they have done it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I
Is
was
it?
So
hearing,
yeah, that is gonna be among the 100 cases or 90
Yeah.
something cases they have going on now. So that league they won against QPR, that it was like a fixed match.
Really?
I heard. That is why you see everyone is just finger crossed. Like everyone cannot wait to see
Cannot wait to see.
like the crime they've
you know,
committed.
the
'cause-
first what I was hearing was that when they decide the punishment, it's gonna affect their ongoing season. Like if they are champion,
you mean they would
which
deduct
are-
points from them? Like
if they are champion, which they are,
yeah.
their crown gonna be taken from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the punishment is going to be based on the ongoing season.
Yeah.
They are not gonna take your trophy from 3 seasons back. No, but on the ongoing
Maybe
season.
that's why, like, I mean, they don't, like, I mean, play it because, like, I mean, they know
That can be.
if we're gonna win, I mean,
And there is
they're gonna
another
take
thing.
it.
There is another thing in every big team you see. You cannot win too many trophies with the exact same team. You have to add to the team.
Some changes.
Yeah, bring some new mentality, bring some new tactics. Because if you get used to that thing, the opponent gonna be able to read you.
I mean, like you say, I mean, you are from
Middle East.
Middle East, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, like, I mean, they're getting things like, listen, I mean, take this car. I mean,
No, they do it a
take
lot.
this house. I mean, take this money.
Yeah.
And those players, I mean, get this motivation.
Motivation.
Yeah, of course.
And they, like, I mean, play it with everything because they know if we're gonna win this, money comes, car comes, houses comes. You understand? So
You remember the league they won? That they got Richard Mille.
That they got what?
There was this, what season was that they won the league? They got Richard Mille. You know Richard Mille? Richard Mille, the wristwatch, the watch.
watch it.
Richard Mille.
Yeah,
Okay.
they each one player.
Each one.
You know how much that watch cost?
No
That is
idea.
just a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are some Richard Mille that Guardiola and Mancini has that was just made for them.
Okay.
Special.
And you don't go to, you see AP, Patek Philippe and the rest of Richard Mille, you don't go to their office and say, hey, I want this. No.
No.
There are tons of millionaires on the, you have to be on the list.
Okay.
So for them to be able to even make like a customized watch for
you.
Man City players, it tells you how much money the owner has. And bro, Middle East, when it comes to motivation, just those people are different. I know some friends, some friends. This was even before I came to Europe that played in the Middle East. When they come back and we looking up to them and all that, because some of them were like so older than us, like used to call them seniors. So when we like after training, you want to sit with them and get them with like motivational speech, like encouragement, stuff like that. Hey. So when they're talking about them playing in the Middle East, their experience there, some of them will tell you that those people, the Middle Easterns, they don't even care how many people you dribble. They love goals.
Yeah.
Oh, they love goal. Just put the ball in the back of the net.
And they're happy.
There is a striker that was telling us, I can't remember, well, before our conversation roundup, I will think of his name, but he basically told us, like, he's a striker.
Yeah.
That every time he scores a goal, they could just point out a G-Wagon for him and tell him, that is yours. Just a random person. It could be a random person, or maybe a nice car. It doesn't have to be like a G-Wagon, but a nice expensive car. It could be a BMW. And he would be like, really? They'll be like, yeah, there's the key. And he would just ship it.
I want to tell
That
you
is how-
something so you know how the amirs work. So Middle East have very much oil. You know that.
Yeah.
So there is one amir that is the king. The word amir means king.
Okay.
So you should know that. And there are many more amirs, sheikh or
Sheikh,
like that.
yeah.
And they have right to this oil.
Okay.
So many country, the government doesn't own the oil company, but it's everybody's. Not everybody's, just the sheikhs.
Okay.
So these sheikhs are rich because of the oil,
Yeah.
and oil money is the money.
Yeah.
With the money that you get from one day, you can buy the whole Yavla.
True.
So
Damn.
those guys have so much money, they even know how much money they have.
True.
A G-Wagon or a Lamborghini is like
Exactly.
there's change in the pocket.
True. True. And that is why you see, you will be thinking about a big player, a big name in Europe moving there. You'll be like, oh my God, how can you
Yeah.
just look at this guy? You're playing in this big team in Europe where we're enjoying watching you, and then suddenly you want to move out.
There.
That is on you.
Yeah.
Him going there knows what he's going there for.
Yeah, exactly.
There are some that just on the side that has his contact that already, maybe from the Middle East, already told him that, hey, listen, Eddie, if you come to this team in our city, me alone, I will get you whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And imagine 5 people, 5 emirs or sheikhs from your country just saying that to it. Like, come here, we'll give you this. His head will blew. His head will just blew off. Like,
I'm
Like
going
I
there
saw,
straight.
like I saw a video, I believe it was Fernandinho or somebody. He had just a good game. He didn't score or the man of the match. or
Fernandinho.
something. Yeah, that he got.
He got
golden,
the, was it Rolex? I think
yeah,
it was like a
golden
Rolex in the
Rolex.
airport. A random
Random guy.
rich, but he's rich, yeah. He just, oh man, that video
gave
went
them-
viral.
gave him
I
like a
remember that
That was
video.
so
Those
funny.
people, man. Those people.
Just give you like now. I mean, you can even see. I mean, their league. I mean, players are getting so much money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like serious money.
Yeah.
I saw this. I mean, Benzema.
Yeah. Benzema.
I mean, he get like £1 million
A week.
per week.
Bro, the money did that.
Do you
Bro,
understand? I
it's
mean,
just-
it's so much money.
And you see players like that, you just talked about Benzema and the rest of them. These guys have proven themselves. Ronaldo, they've proven themselves.
prove themselves,
The
yeah.
young players that goes there, let's say someone in Europe, 22, 23, 24, went there,
Money.
and you judge him, that could be understandable. But
Yeah.
someone like
Because
Ronaldo,
they have time.
Benzema, they've already done it all. Nothing you could tell those people again.
It's some people choose MLS.
N'Golo Kante, I think like I mean he still had some years
Kante,
to play in Europe.
But Kante
If you
is-
notice, this is what people fail to understand. If you notice, before he left, when he was in Chelsea, before he left to the Middle East, did you notice the season then? He
was
plays
not
one
quite-
game, he doesn't even end the game, he goes out. He's tied. Injury. So him going, people only see his performance as N'Golo Kante, but they don't look at his health. He understood, like, if I go there, I could easily negotiate with these people that, hey, I cannot be able to be playing every week games for you guys. Would it be acceptable? And if they say yes.
Yeah, come on.
But in England, maybe there are certain, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I know, but there are some teams, like, if you sign a contract and then you're injured, maybe it could affect your salary.
Yeah.
They could tell you, like, hey, Ed, you're not playing for a month now, or 2 months, you haven't played games, you just keep playing 50 minutes, 40 minutes, and they will be just
They'll be just
cutting
cutting.
your
And
salary.
there is a big difference between Middle East and England, especially because we have son over there, like
It's nice.
9 months or something,
Yeah.
and in England you have the son like 2 months.
Yeah.
That can affect you a
Affect
lot.
player, yeah. So some of these guys, like, come on, man. If I won't even lie to you, if I'm still playing like in top, let's say I'm playing for GIF, I'm 20, bro. I'm even 24.
Yeah,
The Middle East came my way. Like, come on, man.
So,
I have to think beyond me now,
Oh.
because now you understand.
Now
Okay,
you understand.
you've already been in Europe. You probably have
Yeah.
secured yourself.
yeah.
But now, when you get the chance to go there, it means thousands of people will be secured for
Yeah.
life.
Of course.
You know, so
And you're gonna earn like a lot too. Like there are so many bonuses and even like the tax, like it's not like here. I know this Nigerian player. He was playing on Malmo, I think.
Yeah,
He came here.
Bonke.
I think so, and then
Wait, the one that plays for Malmo FF.
yes, and then
Midfielder.
he was here for only 1 season. No,
2 seasons.
1 month only, because they pay him salary, and then they remove, I mean, like 30% of
Yeah.
his salary.
Yeah.
So instead of him earning like 150,000,
Yeah.
I mean, he earned like 70 or 80 or something, and he was so pissed. He was like, "Yo, where am I?"
What year was this?
It was a while ago. I mean, a few
Okay,
years
this
back.
is long time.
Yeah.
Okay, this is long
like
time.
maybe 5 years ago.
Because I know the last Nigerian guy that plays there is my friend.
No.
It's my guy.
You understand? And then he's like, "Yo, hell no. I
Maybe
can't
it's
take
guy.
this
What's
shit.
his name?
I can't take this shit." And then he left.
This Nigerian legend. He's a striker, maybe the one you're talking about.
I forgot his name.
He's a legend in Malmo FM. They used to have a statue.
Yeah,
I think they made like a statue for him.
That's nice.
It's my country guy. He's a legend there.
Okay.
When I was in Malmo, I heard about him. Peter.
Yeah.
Peter. Oh.
But, let's
I
get
understand
back to-
him, you know, like the taxi,
Yeah.
it's too much.
Yeah.
He's lucky he's not here now.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that the tax has gone up.
But,
And
let's-
not only him, I too. I mean, have friends from like Burundi, from Kenya. Do you understand? Like, they're coming here to try.
Yeah.
Play football. When the contract comes, it says there 33% it's tax, and they're like, okay, thank you. They're gone.
yeah.
Is it this one?
I think so.
Because this is the last one that played. This one is my guy.
No,
This one.
yeah, he maybe.
But this one too, I know this one. He still
Fede?
lives in Malmo. Yeah, he went to Italy. He
Somewhere
played in
there, he
Italy
went
too.
there, yeah.
Show me the picture.
Yeah, I can take it.
So-
There.
I think it's him. Yeah. I saw his interview and he was so pissed.
We train together now in every Saturday.
Uh-huh.
In Malmo. Yeah, if you want to see, he's you see this guy.
Yeah.
There is no time I speak to my friends on the phone. Even 2 days ago, we're talking. Every Saturday, today now, they train. He comes.
Okay.
He's one of the most humble human being you'll be around.
Mm.
Not saying this because he's my country guy. When I go to Malmo, like I was there 2 months ago, the way he talks, you wouldn't even think he's Nigerian. He talks like he's from
Yeah.
Kishma's country,
Yeah.
like Sierra Leoneans.
Yeah.
Hey, my man, where have you been, Emmanuel? Move that. If I go to training, they pick. In Africa, we do it African way. The whole players gather in the middle,
and then
and
they
they'll be like, I pick this guy.
Yeah,
You pick now. That is how we do. So when they are picking, I'm always in his team. And every time we finish training, I'll be telling my friends, like, I don't know why this guy, he has so much respect for me. And when you play for him, this is a legend. Like, some of us
like
grew up
he's big,
watching him
watching
before
him.
we even came to Europe. So, being where we came from, we have this ego, right?
Yeah.
But him,
You know.
knowing how humble he is, he would be the one coming to you. He doesn't even want. He will not. Sometimes I'll totally forget that he's around. He will just come and give me a hug from behind.